What's big, yellow, and can't swim?
I was gonna say school
A
bus.
school bus full of children. It's okay, darling. The new...
Dude! Yo, I know spooky month is over. We're like, what? The 9th of November? Yo! 2-sentence horror stories, bro. I love them. I love them so much. So much that I'm gonna make another one. 52-sentence horror stories animated. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. But for 12 minutes, it doesn't seem a lot. So this video is by Dr. NoSleep, so shout out to you, bro. I'll put the link in the description for you guys to check it out. But other than that, you guys, I don't know what else to say. So let's go. This time, I'm gonna have captions on just so I know what they're saying, okay? Oh.
Dr. NoSleep.
Count backwards from 100, said the dentist.
100,
As I
99,
slipped
98,
into
98.
unconsciousness, I saw the hand that held the drill drift from my mouth to my eye. Trapped and starving in a World War I trench, I gave my last ration to my best friend and partner.
Yo, your boyfriend looks like a certain
Adolf
guy.
seems so passionate about having a future
It is
in
him.
politics. It would be wrong to let him die.
Ah, it was a
And
betrayal.
watching the difference between the low and high tides.
Okay.
Although this tide has been very low.
Because
quite
the
some
high
time.
wave. Okay,
No
okay.
one will ever
Do
believe-
you guys get that? Okay, if you guys didn't get it, I'm gonna explain it to you. I found this out the hard way. Luckily I'm here, so you know I'm alive. But there was a moment where the tide was super low, and I was like, "What? What's going on?" And I was facing the other way, and when I turned back, bro, there was a huge wave. I was like, "Ah!" It was bad and dangerous, but hey, that's what it means, okay? And if the freaking tide goes all the way back, like really far back. That's a tidal wave, bro. Or a tsunami. That one's a good one, though. Low key.
No one will ever believe you, he said with a shimmering grin as he held the knife.
A killer?
I tried to stop him from taking it from me, but with each bloody thrust into his own chest, I knew the police would never believe it really was a...
Oh!
The school
I don't know if I can even
jocks
show that.
all gathered in a corner and started yelling at me. Don't,
Why?
please.
Does
they
he have a gun?
begged, as I aimed down my sights. I took one
Bro.
last gulp of air as I continued
Quicksand.
sinking helplessly into the quicksand.
Oh no.
I opened my eyes
And
under
they were-
the sand just to see hundreds of bodies frozen in place, their eyes blinking frantically at me. My dad
Wait, I'm
left
confused for
3
that one.
days
I know it's quicksand because he saw other bodies on it, right?
Their eyes blinking frantically at me.
They were blinking
My
though.
dad left
I don't know. I'm a
3
little
days
confused on that
ago.
one.
I hope he comes home soon.
He
I
left
don't
3 days
think
ago.
Mommy is supposed to be underwater this long. Do it.
No!
Do it. I whispered. Man, I love working on this hotline.
What? You're not supposed to do that
I
though.
finished telling her about
I
my
can't put that.
nightmare that involved a tragic car crash.
That was a foresight.
That's strange. I had the same dream last night too, was the last thing she said before a tractor
Final
trailer
destination right here,
began
bro.
to swerve into our lane.
Oh!
I never thought my sleepwalking
That
was
gave
a
me chills,
problem.
dude.
That all changed when I woke up in the middle
Wait,
of
what?
murdering the family across the street.
Oh, hold on. Go
I'm
back. Was he sleepwalking and killing at the same time? Yo, no. Hey, I know someone's not getting invited to my sleepover, bro.
I never thought my
have to hear this one more time.
sleepwalking was a problem. That all changed when I woke up in the middle of murdering
And
the
you kill
family
it. Oh,
across the
okay.
street.
Yeah, you're definitely not invited, bro.
I'm going through a lot of things right now,
Me too.
I jokingly said aloud to myself as my car continued to crash through the store's interior. I
You had
worked
enough,
at an
huh?
oil rig in the 70s.
Okay.
One day we drilled very deep down,
Ooh,
hoping to find an oil deposit.
but instead, what
But
did you find?
instead, we were met with 1 billion screams.
Whoa. What does that mean? Like an
They
explosion?
say that
Dynamite?
Every time
The
you
gates of
learn
hell?
something, a new wrinkle appears on your brain.
Okay.
After some investigation, I was angry to find out that my students didn't learn anything from my lessons.
Oh!
Did you
wait,
know
Wait.
that
Okay. I think I misheard that maybe. He said something
every
about wrinkles,
time you
right?
learn something,
Oh.
a new wrinkle appears on your
Oh,
brain.
okay, that makes much more
After
sense.
some investigation, I was angry to find out that my students didn't learn anything
And
from
how did
my
you find out?
lessons.
Because you're the one who actually
Did you
dissected
know
their
that
brains.
The Center for Disease Control keeps a sample of every disease known to man in an underground vault?
Shut up, really?
Did you know that some of those diseases can only be preserved inside of living human hosts?
How do you know that?
My son
Because you
asked,
did it to an actual
"Mom,
host
Can
or
I
a
play
person.
with the kids in the basement?
Nope.
We had just moved in.
Wait. What?
My doctor,
Was the mom a kidnapper?
my son asked, "Mom, can I play with the kids in the basement?"
I thought those were the ghosts.
We had just moved in.
Wait, so that means the previous owner must have left them to rot. Dude, these stories are disturbing, man. Hey, but these are fake, okay? These are fictional stories. They're not real.
My doctor said the first symptom is memory loss.
Uh-oh.
My doctor said the first symptom is
He
memory
repeated the
loss.
same freaking sentence.
I must be a
Alzheimer,
good
bro.
boy. I must be a good boy. The dog kept repeating to himself.
Okay.
After being told so many times not to bark, he remained silent as he
When an
watched
intruder-
the serial killer silently.
Oh,
slunk
that's why you
in
gotta
through the
train your
window.
dog properly,
As
bro.
they came around the corner, I lunged for the cage doors, screaming and pleading for help. "You have to get me out of here."
Anything is a prop.
I told you this haunted house has the most realistic actors.
No,
One
those
of
are
them
not
laughed
actors.
As they walked away. Today marks 12 years of sobriety for me,
Hey, nice.
as I perched over my next victim,
Ah!
knife in hand. I realized this filled the void much better than alcohol ever did.
Oh,
Someone
that was a
broke into
twist.
my
I was
house
thinking
today
about
while my
alcohol.
parents were out.
Wait, hold up. Go back.
Someone broke into my house today while
Oh.
my parents were out.
That's not good.
I tried shaking the chains as hard as I could to get their attention, but the basement walls were too thick.
The parents did that to
My
their own
wife
son?
handcuffed me to the bed, took my pants off, and winked at me,
But
saying
she's
she
crazy.
would be right back.
She
It's
never
been an
came
hour
back.
now, and all I smell
Was
is
fire.
gas. The terror of sleep paralysis has plagued me for my entire life.
I had that one time.
Staring up at the crematory ceiling,
Wait, what?
I wish I'd known it would stay with me in death.
Ooh. I need to listen to that one more time.
Paralysis has plagued me for my entire life.
Okay.
Staring up at the crematory ceiling, I wish I'd known it would stay with me in death. My
Dude, they're
daughter
about to
told me
cremate
about
him
her
alive,
imaginary
I
friend
think.
that lives in the basement.
Oh, no.
I then realized she found the body. My family protected me
Dude,
from
this
the
is crazy.
monsters as I took my last schizophrenia pill.
Whoa.
When I opened my
Wait.
eyes,
Wait, they're going a little too fast for me, bro. I need some time to process this.
my family protected me from the monsters as I took my last schizophrenia pill. When I opened my eyes,
The monster was still there.
only the monsters remained. What's big, yellow, and
Ooh, so that means your family wasn't real, right? I'm so slow, man.
what's big, yellow, and can't swim?
I was gonna say school
A
bus.
school bus full of children. It's okay, darling. The new
Dude, the fact that I even thought about that, I was like, it's school bus, but only if there's children inside. But that sounds too messed up for me to say. They said it for me. And was that supposed to be a
school
joke?
bus full of
That's
children.
not a funny joke either,
It's
man.
okay, darling. The new babysitter is here to put you to bed. My mother
she
said as
trustworthy,
she
though?
hugged me and smiled at the young woman behind her. I'm surprised she couldn't feel me shaking as I looked upon the face that I'd been seeing outside my window for weeks. Look, Mommy. a
Wait, I'm confused on that one. I need to hear it one more time. So she's been seeing that babysitter before she was even considered as a babysitter outside her windows for weeks. and now she's the same person that's gonna take care of her. God, man, dude. Dude, do you not see me with my chills?
Look, Mommy, a giant snake. My son ran into the street to examine it, but he began violently convulsing and his body went limp seconds after
It was a
touching
wire.
the fallen wire.
You're so
As she held
stupid.
my hand, she broke down sobbing and apologized to me again and again.
She cheated.
That's probably a bad sign coming from a palm reader. I was driving in my car.
Wait, huh? Let me look up what this is. What is a palm reader? It's basically fortune telling. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's definitely a bad sign if they start crying and apologizing to you, man.
I
Rip.
was driving in my car when I heard pounding in my trunk.
Whoa.
I realized he wasn't dead. I decided to finally
That was
shoot the
crazy.
person that ruined my life.
Whoa.
But as I pulled the
It was yourself?
everything went
Black.
dark.
Oh, dark.
I never believed in hell
That
until I
was...
heard screams from the well in my backyard.
Oh, heck no. You got the gates of wells? I mean,
I always
the wells
kept
of
my
hell?
family videotapes locked away in the basement.
Why?
I can't risk giving clues to where my
Their
son's
disappearances?
body is. I
These
finally
guys are
woke up with a
crazy.
serious pain in my stomach after being hit in the head. "You are awake," she said, as she continued to stitch the baby in me. She held her child warmly, happy she was finally a mother. She stepped over the once large and pregnant body of the woman her husband had been seeing at night, wiping the blood off
Cheater.
the knife on her skirt. My best friend said she was a cannibal.
Ooh.
I thought she was joking until I saw her eating my sister.
Whoa.
The principal of my son's school called me at work today to
And?
tell me my son pushed another kid while on a school excursion. I initially thought that this hardly warranted a phone call until I remembered that my son's excursion was to the Grand Canyon. Battery at 1%.
Can you imagine? Imagine you're the dad or the mom and you get a phone call. This is not a phone. And they tell you your daughter or your son, they pushed a kid. And you're like, oh, he just pushed a kid? Okay. He just needs to apologize, all right? But then they're like, I didn't finish. He pushed a kid off the Grand Canyon. Oh! Wow, man, that's wild.
Battery at 1%.
Uh-oh.
I looked at Earth one last time before
Oxygen.
my suit ran out of power. I put up some pretty solid
It's
posts
floating in space
last
among
night,
us.
but I woke up this morning and noticed that almost all of them got taken down. I can't help but wonder, if they made it past the fence this easy, who's to say they aren't already inside? I kept
Okay, I
reminding
need to listen.
I put up some pretty solid posts last night, but I
Oh,
woke up this morning
they're
and
gone.
noticed that almost all of them got taken down. I can't help but wonder, if they made it past the fence this easy, who's to say they aren't already inside?
I'm
I
still a
kept
little
reminding
confused,
the
but
little boy
whatever.
that he was going to meet SpongeBob.
Huh?
He eventually stopped crying and even
No.
helped me tie the bricks to
No.
his feet. I hum quietly as I rock my 1-week-old, kissing her forehead softly.
Okay,
The
mother
doctors are
actions.
wrong. I just know she'll take her first breath soon.
No, she's
Once
in
there was
denial.
an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died.
Wait, huh?
My wife approached.
There was an ugly barnacle?
Once there was an ugly barnacle.
Okay.
He was so ugly that everyone died.
I guess it's supposed to be some kind of sea creature that if you touch it, you die. Maybe like it's poisonous. Or it could be something completely different. I don't know, but that's what I think.
My wife approached me with a plate and asked, "Have you had enough or do you want more?" I raised my hands in surrender
Dang!
as I spat out blood. But it was a rhetorical question. as yet another dish shattered against my
Ooh.
skull.
What's your problem?
With a smile, I told the genie I wished for happiness.
Okay.
He laughed at me, and
Hey.
with a snap, I felt my heart finally stop beating. A child growing up as an orphan.
Dude, imagine the only way for you to be happy is for you to that freaking genie though, bro. He's a menace, man. He literally chose violence. He's like, oh, you want to be happy? That's
A
crazy.
child growing up as an orphan is too terrible to think about. So I approached the sobbing girl, stepping over the bodies of her parents, with the hammer raised once more. Gravity is a mere illusion and can be easily ignored if you use your brain enough. Wow.
What are you yapping
kids
about,
are
bro?
really gullible these days. I
Oh!
thought to myself, watching them
They're
leaning
gonna-
up at the window, which is on the 9th floor.
Dude.
My grandfather has Alzheimer's.
That sucks.
I've been removing one small body part per day,
What?
and he doesn't even know he's losing them. Not
You're
only are these
hor-
the most severe...
You're a freaking horrible, freaking cruel person, dude. It's inhumane, man. Freaking get out of here. I'm sorry, Grandpa.
Not only are these the most severe sunburns I've ever seen,
Dang.
but she's deficient in vitamin D and protein, explained the doctor as she stood by the little girl's bed in the ER.
What does that mean, though?
After she left the room, the girl's father leaned over to his daughter and whispered, "Sweetie, I know you were starving, but this is why we only feed at night. This sub is falling."
Wait. I think she
the
even
doctor
smiled, too, at
as
the
she
end.
stood by the little girl's
Are they like
bed in
cannibals
the
or
ER.
something? They better eat
After
the
she
doctor?
left the room, the girl's father leaned over to his daughter
Look at his
and
teeth.
whispered, "Sweetie, I know you were starving, but this is why we only feed at night. This
They're
sub
cannibals.
is falling apart. I told them the torpedo protection wasn't that good. It seems you have discovered this sub is falling apart. I told them the torpedo protection wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It
They just
seems
blew
you
up
have
then.
discovered an entirely new type of termite."
Are they inside your body?
I felt the terror rise in my chest as the doctor turned around with the x-rays. This also explains the aching you've been feeling in your bones. Thanks for
Dude.
watching.
And I feel like I have termites in here, man. Oh, but we're done. Bye.